again.
Meiram had that roll kindly. Bedoya tugging at the jersey. Meiram stabbed at by Blake. Made the save. And Bedoya going to earn the caution that we saw. Some light rain on an 80-degree evening as the team's out of the tunnel at Mafre Stadium for match 24 for Columbus Crew Soccer Club taking on the Philadelphia Union for the third and final time. Here's the starting 11 for Greg Berhalter's team of the 4-2-3-1. Brought to you by Mafre Insurance. Mafre, people who take care of people. One change, Tony Chetta under the whistle of our referee, Alan.
Good start, Columbus Crew SC.
Michael Parkhurst was a Team of the Week performer. He'll try and glide that to the right, but it's been Keegan.
A little bit too early to really put a thumb on how this matchup is going to play out. The other team to get him signed.
Meiram steering in front. Jimenez started at 4 different positions this year, second consecutive in the left back role.
They had some opportunities late in the season, but just various occasions. He had gone well wide to the right. Johnny dropped back a little bit. And that should be a corner.
It's confirmed. Minute 14. Federico, a sore thumb with that green. And his size. Meiram.
Just imagine if he were in front of a green screen.
Across Finley, Blake! And early shades of the nightmare that was back in similar to the opening goal on Saturday.
Talked about Blake's athleticism. Well, there's a great example.
Play that position. Finally got his run after some injury last year, and it's been the least of their concerns. Rosenberry, Ben Yarrow, but this will be a Columbus throw. It's quickly into Chani.
Be pleased with that. On that last attack, Philadelphia kept 4 players. St. Awful was there. So Will Trapp slid in that direction, received the ball, and that allowed the crossfield pass to develop.
Meiram with a rising in the middle of the Philadelphia half.
Struck it pretty well on this one, but we could see from our broadcast vantage point that it was going to be off the mark. Not by a lot, but I like the aggressive idea. Goes in, strikes, gets a little left to right bend. You pointed out there had been a little bit of light rain early in the match, and I'd still like to see players try to take.
And Ryan Carroll, who has been superb yet again, launched to Marquez. Rosenberry, solid on the ball, and then
more into this game. The possession number was teetering well to the benefit of the home team, but starting to work its way back now.
And it's Herbers one-timing it. Mark in position A. Starts it back to the left.
And really a good example of what I was just talking about in terms of Ola Kamara's finishing. Not that this shots that he...
Going Columbus's way again, but the Union... Pong trying to earn the call. Meiram, Yarrow, with a challenge in Meiram. The Michigan man in some pain.
Yeah, not a guy, as we well know, that just going to flop to the ground for no reason. Hopefully he'll be okay. See if we can find out just what happened. He's really battling hard. Looks like he may have gotten caught
on the follow through.
Yeah, underneath.
While we have a moment, a look at the bench. No substitution for fresh ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Adam John, Duca, Ash. He's been bothered by a knee. Hasn't made the 18 the last couple of games. Returns. Mohamed Saeed, who played so well. Next 4 victories when he has started. Arson, Wall, and Stu. 16 games in total this week. 6 tonight. It's the Dallas and Red Bulls involved. And a restart. Lucy Menez found Meiram. Well, he wanted to shoot that, continue on the dribble, but he was indecisive.
Ball to handle at speed. Meiram certainly gave it an effort. Had a teammate directly behind who was hoping the ball would find its way to him, but it did not.
Clark 2 saves, Blake with just 1. This Union team needing a solid defensive output. 40 goals allowed, bottom 5 in the league. Missing 6 with hernia surgery. Burton had a long streak of minutes played back in the day, including 70 consecutive games for the Chicago Fire and Chivas USA. To the middle it goes, and that's where we sit at a stalemate. Oh, and the great save by Blake.
Yeah, I think Philadelphia did a very nice job of keeping under control through positioning and organization the Columbus Crew SC attack. Even that being said, there were still enough chances. Not a bad strike.
Tied far too many games right here at home. Last season in the MLS Cup run, 9-4-4, just 3-1-8. Oh, Marquez, Rosenberry, and Blake. 25 or young Higuain on that ball. Herbers tracks back. Ola Kamara rising in to the waistline of Blake. Matter of minutes.
I think your point's a good one. Kamara gets up, and though it looks like he may have slightly mistimed his leap, I think the ball was a little bit too high anyway. And the other part of it being, if the Union are able to get in deep, even if they lose possession there, the length to be traveled is such that the visitors are going to have time to recover. You'll live with that occasionally if you're Philadelphia.
He's been on a scoring spree as of late. Restrepo, Fernandez.
Let him get on that ball.
Circled around, Herbers, who's starting in Ilsinho's spot.
At a 0-0 score line, it really opens up opportunities for Jim Curtin to decide how he wants to play this match. Not even in the 18 tonight, Neil, so not an option for Greg Berhalter.
Here's Meiram. Thomas the place to go. Here's Duca. Meiram out inside of Rosenberry.
Meiram aggressively attacks. It's not that it's a bad choice to play to Federico Higuain.
Have some tired legs for both teams after playing on the weekend. Rosenberry with the critical goal.
Again.
Meiram had that roll kindly. Bedoya tugging at the jersey. Meiram stabbed at by Blake. Made the save. And Bedoya going to earn the caution.
And we saw exactly what I mentioned a little while ago when Meiram got into a similar spot and played the pass to Higuain that people couldn't quite get to. This time, Meiram fights off the challenge after having his jersey tugged, strikes a nice ball that Andre Blake is able to parry away.
Meiram whipped that.
See a lead over Chicago of Fireside that finally picked up a road win. The road victory, the 7 points in 8 days. Certainly not hateful.
Union trying to win for a second straight road game. Bedoya.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. Seattle and Houston under.
Minute 86.
But it's been anything but since Montreal has leveled.
Which can hold up for the final moments here. Meiram. The elbow on the left, Ash. He'll come inside and let the shot goes rain throughout. And it's the full-time whistle. It is Philadelphia captivity in New England on Saturday. They went all three meetings in 2016.